Pele, the greatest soccer player of all time. Hey there, time to learn about the greatest soccer player of all time, Pele. This guy was a total boss on the field, scoring several world-class goals and leading Brazil to a World Cup victory. He did it all with a smile on his face, so sit back, relax, and let us take you on a tour of Pele's legendary career. Just try not to get too jealous of all his amazing accomplishments. Pele was born in Brazil in 1940 with the name Edson Arantes do Nascimento, but his parents called him Edson. There was a mistake on his birth certificate. Though so many documents say his name is Edson, Pele had a weird nickname when he was little, Dico, but he got a better one when he was in school. He was a fan of soccer player named Pele, but he mispronounced the name and people started calling him Pele instead. No one really knows what Pele means, though some people say it's Hebrew for miracle. Pele grew up poor in a place called Bauru, and he had to work in tea shops to earn extra money. His dad taught him how to play soccer, but they couldn't afford a real ball, so they had to use a sock stuffed with newspaper or a grapefruit. Pele played for lots of different teams when he was young, and he even won some championships. He played a special kind of soccer called futsal, and he was really good at it. Futsal is played indoors and it's faster than regular soccer. Pele said it helped him think faster and made him a better soccer player. In one tournament, he was too young to play at first, but he ended up being the top scorer. That made him feel really confident. Pele's impact on soccer cannot be overstated. He was the first footballer to truly transcend the game and become a global superstar. In a time before the internet and social media, Pele was the face of soccer, appearing on the front cover of newspapers, acting in movies, and even turning up in Hollywood. He used his fame to elevate footballers to celebrities, and he is the mold upon which all modern footballers were shaped. But Pele's impact goes beyond his fame and influence. On the pitch, he was a striker who had the goal-scoring instinct and athleticism of Cristiano Ronaldo, combined with the skills of the most elegant legends of the game. He didn't have a bag full of tricks, he was the bag. Pele was a complete player, and his magic on the pitch is still remembered to this day. If you have been enjoying this video so far, then make sure you click that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you never miss another epic video. Pele's international career began at the age of 17 when he made his debut for the Brazilian national team against Argentina. In that match, he scored his first goal for Brazil, and it was just the first of many. Pele was a force to be reckoned with in the 1959 South American Championship. Not only was he named the best player of the tournament, but he also managed to score an impressive 8 goals, leading Brazil to a second-place finish. Although they were undefeated, so I guess they really couldn't have done much better. But let's be real, 8 goals is 8 goals. Impressive stuff. Then in the 1962 World Cup, Pele was the top player in the world and everyone had high hopes for him. And he didn't disappoint, at least not initially. In Brazil's first match against Mexico, Pele assisted the first goal and then scored the second one, after effortlessly weaving past 4 defenders. It was a thing of beauty, but alas, all good things must come to an end. And Pele's World Cup journey was cut short when he got injured in the next game while attempting a long-range shot against Czechoslovakia. Bummer. But even though Pele was out for the rest of the tournament, Brazil still managed to come out on top and win the World Cup, thanks in no small part to the efforts of the formidable Garrincha. Unfortunately, things didn't go smoothly for Brazil in the 1966 World Cup. Despite having a team filled with world champions like Garrincha, Gilmar, and Jalma Santos, as well as other stars like Jairzinho, Tostão, and Gerson, Brazil was eliminated in the first round. The World Cup was also marked by some brutal fouls on Pele, which left him injured at the hands, or rather feet, of Bulgarian and Portuguese defenders. Pele did manage to score the first goal from a free kick against Bulgaria, making him the first player to score in 3 successive FIFA World Cups, but he ended up missing the second game against Hungary due to his injuries. But Pele wasn't about to let a little thing like an injury keep him down. In the 1970 World Cup, widely considered to be Pele's last, he joined a Brazil squad that included players like Rivellino, Jairzinho, Garrison, Carlos Alberto Torres, Tostão, and Clodoaldo. This team is often referred to as the greatest football team in history, and with players like Pele on the roster, it's not hard to see why. Brazil made it all the way to the final, where they faced Italy, and Pele scored the fourth goal in a 4-1 victory, helping Brazil win the World Cup for the third time. So in the end, Pele's World Cup journey was one of highs and lows, but ultimately, he and Brazil came out on top. Pele was the king of football, and his iconic phrase, "the beautiful game," has become synonymous with the sport. But let's be real, it's not hard to see why he called it that. With his incredible goal-scoring skills, Pele could anticipate his opponents like no one else and finish off chances with powerful and accurate shots using either foot. And he wasn't just a one-man show. Pele was a team player through and through, with a brilliant mind and exceptional vision that allowed him to provide assists to his teammates left and right. In his early career, Pele could be found all over the pitch, playing a variety of attacking positions such as main striker, inside forward, and second striker, as well as out wide. But as he got older and wiser, Pele took on a more playmaking role as an attacking midfielder, pulling the strings and setting up his teammates for success. And let's not forget about Pele's unique style of play. He had it all, from speed and creativity to technical skills and physical power. And with his excellent technique, balance, flair, agility, and dribbling skills, Pele could leave opponents in the dust with sudden changes of direction and elaborate feints, like his famous dribble de vaca move. But Pele wasn't just a great player on the ground. He also had some serious skills in the air, thanks to his heading accuracy, timing, and elevation. And if you were lucky enough to see him take a free kick or penalty kick, you know he was deadly accurate. But even though he was known for his impressive goal-scoring abilities, Pele was no glory hog. He often refrained from taking penalties, believing it to be a cowardly way to score. And let's not forget about Pele's sportsmanship. He was known for his fair play and influential leadership on the pitch, and his embrace with Bobby Moore after Brazil vs. England game at the 1970 World Cup is an iconic moment in sportsmanship. Pele was also a decisive player for his teams, scoring crucial games in important matches. All in all, Pele was a true legend of the game. On 21st December 2022, Pele's hospital announced that his cancer had worsened and he needed increased care for kidney and heart issues. He passed away on 29th December 2022 due to multiple organ failure as a result of colon cancer. Many people, including other athletes, celebrities, and political leaders, paid tribute to Pele following his death. The Brazilian president declared a 3-day period of national mourning, and various landmarks and stadiums around the world were lit up in his honor. Pele's funeral will be held at Santos Stadium on 2nd and 3rd January 2023, after which he will be buried at Memorial Necropole Ecumenica. If you enjoyed this video, then check out this video right here.